Excellencies, heads of state, Deputy Chairperson of the AU Commission and Commissioners, distinguished participants of the Boma, I am honored to be here with you on this auspicious Africa Integration Day. I am Alexander Tsado, and I've been called to speak partly because of outcomes I helped drive for the world's most powerful company, NVIDIA. In 2017, I was brought in to lead an initiative to convince the largest cloud providers to sell AI hardware, which are called GPUs. It took quite a bit of convincing and numerous trips to Seattle and China. But today, the world cannot stop talking about AI and artificial intelligence. See, with our platform supporting over 70% of the world's AI. But I left NVIDIA a couple of years ago to put my efforts fully on creating plans for Africa to be part of this AI story. And I can tell you about the good reasons for doing that. Maybe when we meet in the future over a drink, you will get to hear about the reasons I was scared and which drove me to leave. You see, Africa has gaping infrastructure gaps that have held us back for decades. Some have even said that these gaps would require $100 billion every year for several years to fix. We're not going to find that money. So these gaps are impossible to fix. Well, until now. A big benefit of artificial intelligence is that it can be used to automate tasks that will take humans a very long time to accomplish manually. So if we select wisely, we can eliminate the need for a lot of that infrastructure. That is a gap that we are suffering. We're struggling today because we have one doctor to 10,000 patients in Africa. With AI tools, we can empower thousands of nurses and pharmacists to provide much deeper support for patients and help millions of people. We're struggling today because we need several million new classrooms to serve our people. With AI, we can empower people to pick up critical skills for their nations from their homes and create millions of jobs to solve the unemployment problem that's getting worse every year. So when I left NVIDIA, we started working with grassroots organizations to prepare the continent for a day like this, to be builders of AI tools themselves. Organizations so far have built a considerable pools of data. They have worked with governments on policy changes and have trained people to have foundational AI skills. Over 300,000 people in Africa today have been trained in AI. If you want to know the top AI people in your country, you can ask me. What we're missing is the powerful supercomputers and data centers to build AI solutions in Africa. I say you can train a Mozart, but they cannot play their best music without a great piano. So let's give them that piano, the supercomputers and data centers. Similar to building mineral mines and oil refineries, we need to build these big parks of massive computers so talented Africans can finally build AI solutions that will enable the future you dreamt of when you came up with Agenda 2063. The Middle East is spending $40 billion on AI data centers. The US is spending similar amounts, close to $50 billion on AI data centers. Now, we don't believe our continent has $40 billion spare cash to spend on AI. So we have drafted a plan for us to spend roughly $1 billion on 4 plants strategically located around the continent to put Africa on the AI map. not as a consumer, but as a producer that's in control of her destiny. Not much else matters in the field of AI if we don't do this. So I encourage you to act now. You'll be told that Africans don't have the experience or expertise, that we should leave this to the big American tech companies. But I say to you, within all those big American tech companies are Africans in positions just like me. My organization has spent the last 5 years finding them, and they are ready to come home. We will build and will collaborate with our international partners. I have dedicated the rest of my career to helping Africa make this its century. My heart is full to see that there are several of you Afro champions equally poised to join this quest. I remain ever available to channel my NVIDIA network and expertise to making this a reality. I wish you a great rest of Boma 2024. I thank you. Boma! Boma!